There is no doubt that relationships are sometimes very challenging to navigate. Sure, there are many things we should not do in a relationship, so today, we will be focusing on the common mistakes that can ruin relationships. Consider staying till the end of this video, the last 4 points will interest you. 1. Keeping secrets. Willingly concealing and hiding things from your partner will eventually lead to breaking the trust between you two, and working on broken trust can be one of the hardest things to do. So it is advisable to be free and open-minded with your partner in order to sustain a healthy relationship. They might not be able to solve your problems, but sharing your problems and worries with your partner makes them feel trusted and loved. 2. Carrying baggage from your previous relationship. Carrying emotional baggage from a previous relationship and projecting these issues on your partner is like blaming them for what others did to you before you meet them. Carrying emotional baggage stops you from being your true self, holds you back, and keeps you always in the defensive mood because you are expecting them to hurt you as others did before. 3. Thinking it should always be easy. Relationships, like everything else, are a constant work in progress. They need attention and care day in and day out. Thinking that your relationship should always be smiles, laughs, and good times is delusional. Keep yourself grounded in reality. Relationships are sometimes accompanied by ups and downs, but your ability to understand each other and sort things out maturely is what guarantees the integrity of your union. 4. Avoiding confrontation at all costs. Silent treatment, passive-aggressive behavior, and bottling up can do way more harm than confrontation. Confrontations do not mean arguments and fights, but rather communicating your issues in a healthy manner. Of course, you do not need to make a big deal out of everything, but if something is really bothering you, you should speak up for your own sake, and because your partner deserves to know. 5. Always wanting to prove yourself right and win arguments. If the sole purpose behind every discussion with your partner is to prove yourself right, then you are ruining your relationship. When you focus on proving yourself right every time, you lose the main purpose of discussion, which is solving the problem. So when there is a misunderstanding, you should focus on making things right and not always trying to prove yourself right. 6. Not apologizing for your mistake and blaming your partner for everything. Letting your ego lead you in a relationship is a sure way to ruin it. Instead of turning tables, constantly blaming your partner for every problem, and not apologizing, be true to yourself and your partner. Take responsibility for your mistakes and try to make amends. 7. Lack of appreciation and constant criticism. Wanting to be cared for, loved, and appreciated are all basic human needs. No one likes to feel they are unappreciated, taken for granted, or even worse, that they are not good enough. Also, when you criticize everything they do, you bring their guards up as a sort of defense mechanism to everything you say. Meanwhile, if you're enjoying this video, comment "helpful" down below, give this video a thumbs up, subscribe to this channel and turn on post notification. 8. Sharing too much about your relationship with others and not keeping it private. When we fight with our partners, we tend to vent to a close friend or a family member, but exposing your relationship with all its details to others not only allows other people to interfere, even if indirectly, but will also break the privacy you have with your partner. 9. Always putting yourself first. Relationships need compromise, and this has to go both ways. You can't expect to take all the time without giving back. If your relationship must work, then you have to be considerate with your actions and decisions. 10. Trying to change your partner. When you get into a relationship with someone, the basic foundation is acceptance. You either accept them as they are, or find yourself someone who is on the same wavelength with you. So when you're in a relationship, you should understand that you can't always change people, rather, you should manage them. 11. Not giving your partner some space. Yes, you are doing life together, but also you should leave some breathing space for your partner. Don't stop them from doing the things they enjoy or are passionate about just because you expect them to be with you all day and always. 12. Making your happiness their responsibility. Yes, you should be happy together as a couple, but being happy with your partner needs you to be happy with yourself first. Making your happiness their responsibility isn't fair on your partner because they have their own peace of mind to secure. 13. Disconnecting from your partner. Life can keep us busy sometimes, but by all means, you should always remain connected and intimate with your partner. A small gap in the beginning will lead to emotional separation along the way. It is sometimes true that out of sight is out of mind. So you should spend time with your partner in order to avoid being emotionally disconnected from your partner. 14. Not communicating your feelings and needs. It is not your partner's job to keep guessing what you need. In doing so, you are expecting them to do all the work for you when all you need is just to voice your concerns and express yourself. If you don't express your feelings to your partner, you'll only leave them with the option of assuming that you're fine. You should open up more and communicate your thoughts to your partner. This way, you let them get involved in your challenges and worries. This way, they know what is going on in your life and how to be of help. 15. Keeping them always guessing and wondering. You should be an open book to your partner. There is no place for mystery in a relationship. Never fill them with doubt and leave them questioning what they mean to you. Always be open, talk about your feelings, needs, and worries, make them feel secure instead of them guessing where they stand in that relationship. 16. Attempting to change the other person. If you have ever tried to lose weight or get yourself to do something you do not want to do, you know how challenging it can be to change. It is 10 times harder to change another person. Do not enter a relationship assuming you can mold your partner into something you can live with. 17. Avoiding confrontation at all costs. Some things are not worth arguing about. The things that really bother you are worth addressing. Otherwise, how will the situation ever improve? You are setting yourself up to be annoyed, hurt, or frustrated on a daily basis for the rest of your life. Hard talks are necessary from time to time. 18. Not maintaining a reasonable distance from your ex. Your ex might still be your friend. You might even share children together. But there is a limit to what your current partner should have to deal with. Late night, semi-intimate texts are out of line. Your ex is now history and you should forget about them and focus on your current partner. 19. Focusing on the negative. Take a few minutes each day to jot down those things you appreciate about your partner. You'll find that you feel more positive about your partner. Make it more interesting by sitting down together and sharing what you appreciate about each other. 20. Failing to communicate your needs. Men do not want to communicate. Many women think men should be able to read their minds. Neither is an effective way to manage a relationship. Take responsibility for your relationship and your happiness by communicating clearly. People have different ways of expressing their affection or appreciation, so be more aware of your love language and your partner's love language. 21. Failing to take care of yourself. Men and women are both guilty of this. A relationship is no reason to stop going to the gym or to start wearing your pajama bottoms to the store. As shallow as it may seem, part of the reason you fell in love with each other was based on your appearance. Take as much pride in your appearance today as you did in the past, but do not just focus on the skin deep. Take care of yourself from the inside, make sure you are healthy emotionally, physically, mentally, and spiritually. When you take care of your overall well-being, you are able to think clearly and make better decisions for yourself and your partner. 22. The last. Moving too quickly. Relationships have a better chance for survival if they are eased into. When a relationship moves too quickly, there is one partner that is at least a little uncomfortable with the pace. Avoid rushing and enjoy the process. It is not just about the destination, it is about the journey. If you find this video interesting, comment "one love" below, give it a thumbs up, subscribe to this channel and turn on post notification to see more of our videos like this. Stay guarded until we meet in my next video. Bye.